This is Giriak mountain mispronounced as Gridhkut. This is the real Gridhkut, folks, Giriak mountain, and this is Pawadi, where King Bimbi, the stupa Huen Tsang says, where King Bimbisara left his chariot and went towards Giriak mountain, your Gridhkut mountain by foot. Basically, King Bimbisara, he made steps to go up the mountain to where the Buddha was and listen to the Buddha's preachings. So he left his chariot in Pawadi. Pawadi means power means feet. So he went walking by feet and he pushed back the commoners. He beat back the commoners. There is a stupa to that also. That is Dhamar. Dhaka means to push back and Mar means to beat. So he beat back the commoners and he secluded them from the important people who were going to accompany him up the mountain to where Buddha was. So how I came to this conclusion that Pawadi is the stupa where he left his chariot and went by foot, and Dhamar is the place where he beat back the commoners so that he and his ministers could climb up the hill in peace. Folks, to understand this, you will have to view the video till the end. See, I told you this Gridhkut has been mistranslated. The actual word is Giriak. And Huen Tsang mispronounces the place name as Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha. Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha sounds similar to Khirkiya. Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha, Khirkiya. Folks, that is the huge cavernous window. Khirki means window. Now that is the huge cavernous window on top of Giriak mountain. The cave, it looks like a window on top of Giriak mountain. Now below that, the Buddha used to stay here mostly, and basically, so Bimbisara made stairs to go up. He cut the mountain and used the stones to make stairs. And there are two stupas at the bottom. One which he dismounted from his chariot to go by foot. That is Pawadi. Pawadi. That is, the D means a certain place, and Paw means feet. Paw means feet, and D is the place where he used his feet. That is Pawadi, where he got down from his chariot, folks. And the second stupa is Dhamar. Dhamar means to hit and return people. That's where Bimbisara segregated the important people from the ordinary people, and pushed the ordinary people back, not allowing them to go with him. So that is Dhamar, and this is Pawadi, is the place where Bimbisara got down from his chariot and went by foot. So folks, check out what Zhang has to say about Pawadi, and then you can see it in satellite pictures, and I will show you pictures of the place itself. It is now a village settled on top of the stupa. Let's see what Zhang has to say about Gridhkut mountain. When Tathagat had guided the world for some 50 years, he dwelt much in this mountain and delivered the excellent law in its developed form. Bimbisara Raja, for the purpose of hearing the law, raised a number of men to accompany him from the foot of the mountain to its summit. They leveled the valleys and spanned the precipices, and with the stones made a staircase about 10 paces wide and 5 or 6 li long. So it will be around 1.5 kilometers long. In the middle of the Though there are two small stupas. One is called dismounting from the chariot, means Hiashing, that is power D. Hiashing is power D, because the king, when he got here, went forward on foot. See, he respected the Buddha so much, Bimbisara, that he got down at a certain place and he went forward on foot. Ashoka secured that spot with a stupa. In Chinese it is mispronounced as Hiashing, it is power D. Hia is power, Shing is D. Hiashing power D, because the king, when he got here, went forward on foot. The other is called sending back the crowd. The other is called sending back the crowd, Tui fan. That is Dhamar. Dhamar. Dha is Dhaka. Dhaka means to push aggressively, and fan is Mar. So that is to push aggressively and to beat. So the king, he pushed back and beat back the people, because the king, separating the common folk, would not allow them to proceed with him. The summit of this mountain is long from east to west and narrow from north to south. Okay, now what do you call it? This is Giriak mountain. Giriak mountain, see. To the northeast of this fiery ditch of that is Giriak mountain. To the northeast of the palace city, 14 or 15 li, we come to the mountain Gridhkut. Touching the southern slope of the northern mountain, it rises as a solitary peak to a great height, on which vultures make their abode. This is why the British Orientalists named it Gridhkut. Gridhkut. Folks, it's not Gridhkut, it's Giriak. And see, Gridhkut is the word Huen Tsang uses is Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha, that is Khirkiya, and that is Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha is Giriak. Ki-li-tho-Giriak-kiu-cha Giriak. So folks, it is south, it is northeast of the mountain city. Now let's see the places in satellite pictures. Here we have the satellite picture. This is your Gridhrakuta. This is the mountain city, folks. Gridhrakuta is the city of best grass. This is the mountain city. See, on both north and south side you can see mountains. And to the northeast is the Ki-li-tho-kiu-cha is Giriak. See, the village Giriak is below. See, all the mountains are named have taken the names of a village at the base. So this is Giriak mountain up here. And what do you call it? Huen Tsang describes a story of what do you call it? Bimbisara coming and climbing the mountain he got some men to cut a path, cut some steps up the mountain. And on the road, there are two stupas. One is power D. Power D, which Huen Tsang mispronounces as Hiashing. So power D is mispronounced, Huen Tsang is mispronounced Hiashing. And the other is Dhamar. Dhamar means Dhakka, Mar means to beat someone back. Beat someone back. So that is where he did not allow the common folk the king did not allow the common folk to follow him up the mountain. This is the mountain, this one, Giriak mountain. And see, I will show you the stairs also has come out in the satellite picture. See folks, there is the stairs. There is the stairs. So check out the pictures of what do you call it? Dhamar and Pawadi. Okay, now folks, this is the real Giriak mountain for you. Huen Tsang mentions these three peaks. This is Giriak, but you have mispronounced it as Gridhkut. Anyway, King Bimbisara made stairs up this mountain because the Buddha would reside on the highest peak on which you see a tower nowadays. So what do you call it? King Bimbisara got a whole lot of his countrymen, and they cleared the valleys and made peak, the mountain, and what do you call it? With the stones they cut out of the mountainside, they made the stairs to go up. And then, according to Huen Tsang, the story is that when King Bimbisara was going up, at some distance he left his chariot and went by foot. See, this is the respect he had for the Buddha. At some distance he left his chariot and proceeded by foot with his courtiers. And at another place, he pushed back the common people, because he was going up with his ministers and his courtiers, and a lot of common people also. They wanted to see the Buddha. So it was a big congregation, and it was so the King Bimbisara pushes them back. Now Zhang says there are two stupas for that. One is the stupa where he leaves his chariot behind and walks on foot. That is Power D. And it tallies with Huen Tsang's Shing. D is Shing. So basically, Shing is Power D. And what you call it, the second stupa is Dhamar. Dhamar, Dhamar means to dhakka. Dha is for dhakka, means to push back, and mar means to beat back. So Dhamar, that means he beat back the common folk so that he and his ministers and his courtiers could go up with go up, and the courtiers, the common folk could go up another time. So this is the videos you are seeing are of Power D. These are of Power D, and these are of Dhamar. So folks, I hope you found this video educative. If you did so, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to my page with Exhumed, and don't forget to tell your friends and relatives about this page.